don't know anything yet. I'm still learning. There are several things I learned during this convention. I mean, there is something, what's his name? I think it's Lawal or something. After he spoke, I've seen on the internet that people are saying, oh, this is what he said, that is causing him to trend. He said that if you are dealing with a demon that you can't handle, refer the owner of the demon to somewhere. That's what people had. That's not what I had. I had one thing from him. Because God is faithful, I can be full of faith. I said, oh my God, thank you, Apostle Lawal or whatever. You can learn a little more, no matter how much you know. So one of your prayers will be, God, if I ask for independence, don't grant it all. Because Paul said in Romans chapter 8, you can read it from verse 35 to there, I don't want to be separated from you. Whatever may be happening, mountains, valley, what to just colonize me and keep me colonized. God expects us to put on Jesus, that when they see us, they will say without any doubt, this is a Christian. And I'll tell you a little story very quickly. Once upon a time I was in America, traveling from one town to another, visiting our little churches there. I would come out of one place, run to the airport, jump into a plane, arrive at another place, go straight from the airport to the altar, and so on and so forth. So I rest in between on the plane. And I just found that on this particular trip, I was sitting next to an old woman in the plane. And my, oh my, if you don't want to talk, don't start a conversation with an old woman. I'm sure you know that. So I said, God, what am I going to do? I better don't allow this woman to start a conversation. And the woman happens to be somebody who had never traveled by plane. So when everybody was putting their little boxes at the overhead something, she was looking around, what's going on? So I picked her little bag and put it up there for her. She said, thank you. I said, yes, ma'am. I kept my mouth shut because I wanted to sleep. It was time to eat, and everybody was pulling out tables from this seat in front of them. And she was looking around, what's going on? So I helped her to pull out her seat. I helped her to do every little thing that she didn't know how to do. When we landed, and remember, I didn't allow her to talk. And I confess I didn't witness to her because I wanted to sleep. When we were going out of the plane, she looked at me and said, you are a pastor, aren't you? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, it shows. I didn't say what, but she saw Jesus. You should pray to the Almighty God. Colonize me, so that when people see me, they will see Jesus.